Hi, it's James Bartholet, and welcome once again to another episode of Inside the Industry with James Bartholet. Woo! We're here in the kitchen, and not only do we have some hot dishes here, but we got some hot dishes on the show. Ba-bam! First of all, we've put your hands together for the lovely Stella Carter!
Spare me, guys.
Now put your hands together for the tall, delicious drink of water. She is a delight. We love this lady. It's Tori Easton. And then back on our show again, your favorite co-host. That you guys, we did a survey of our favorite co-hosts on the show, and it was a tie between Christy Canyon and this lady right over here. From Russia with Lust, let's hear it for Crystal Raj.
Hello, nice to be back.
Well, one thing that I wanted to bring up right away from the start, and I know all of you girls will want to talk about this, is we've been noticing that a lot of XXX performers on Twitter and Instagram, mostly on Twitter, are getting shadow banned.
Oh.
And we put a post up, and where we used to put up a post and we maybe got 750 likes in an hour.
Yeah.
There's maybe one like.
Yes.
Because we're not seen.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I'm shadow banned as much as you can be, to where I had to make new accounts to, like when I want to look myself up on someone's phone, like they ask what my socials are, I have to search my backups to then click on to go to my actual account. And so, I mean, I literally watched me follow someone 3 times on someone's phone, and it literally would bounce back to say follow. I'm like, no, follow. I'd be like, no, never mind.
And you're like in perfectly fine service.
Like was
it's not
asking
the
them, are they
service.
sure 3 times?
Right.
So, like, they're fine. Let them follow me.
Yeah.
Oh yes, like I'm in business for 12 years, and it was kind of time when Instagram just start being super viral and things.
For sure.
And and as of now, I'm constantly in shadow ban for everything I'm saying because I have a big mouth, so what it is, and now I delete all the say super sexy stuff, I barely have anything from my from my porn career or anything, just something with clothes, maximum with some bikini, and only in that case I can save my account from being shadow banned. And in other things, for example, it's enough for you, for example, you're not in industry, you're absolutely normal people, but it's enough just to follow me and couple people like me, it's already reason to be shadow banned for you. So they are super strict, and they use this algorithm AI wherever they do, and it's absolutely not set for what they want to do, because because sometimes, as I say, okay, I'm talk a lot of shit most of the time, but sometimes it's just sexy picture which is shown so much passion and stuff, but you can look at this, you can say so, and this is already enough. And I decided just alright, if you don't want me to show it for free to people, I'm gonna show it for money in my private accounts and stuff.
Do you agree with that, girls?
Yeah.
I agree with it. Just my thing is, after losing so many accounts, 10K and up, I now find that, on Instagram, so many times, I'm on my probably 10th Instagram, So it's
so you build
now
up all of these followers, and then for no reason at all,
I even lost my
Thanos
personal
in
one.
the Avengers, snapping his finger, and you just disappear.
They took my personal Instagram, from my high school, They took
also
that away
share
just
your
for being,
phone,
for
your
my
number and
IP
email.
address,
Yeah.
it all being. So,
Wow.
Of course, any new account you're making, it's immediately,
that's
related
okay,
to your
thank
old
you.
one.
I appreciate it, but so now what I was where I was getting at was, I find that I have to post a little bit more of the thirst trap, a little bit more of the,
But let me be honest about that.
Yeah.
I'm how to say, I'm kind of old school about it, and I still believe that in ancient century, women can seduce men just showing their ankles.
It's so true.
And by this moment, now I'm visiting a lot of charity party and stuff, which is not about porn, and there is kind of Instagram girls and someone who is not like that. So, but at the same time, I'm coming there in a beautiful dress, in a style, look like a princess, and they come in a stripper clothes. And and all the time I'm complaining, why you offer me your titties without giving me any moment for imagination? I love women to the moon and back, I have wife. And when I see already naked woman, and I'm okay, you gave me me everything, like, like, I'm a hunter, like, like, I need, like, something, like, okay, I want to see that, like, like, give me this thirst trap, like, show me
I'm
something.
a hunter?
Yes.
She is a
yes.
hunter. Do you
Yes,
get
I don't, like,
Are
She's
you a
on the
hunter,
prowl.
Tori? You look like you'd be
Honestly, I have my moments because it's like you see celebrities who started OnlyFans and stuff, and like they're not showing anything more than what they're showing on Instagram. But you get curious.
You so
It's the fact that I
do.
can't just have it at my like just disposal, where it's like now I want it more.
It's true. That's true.
And I mean, are they going to go after the mainstream shows that are practically softcore porn out there? I mean, you've got a show, Euphoria.
Oh,
My
wow.
God.
I believe
Full
it's,
from
I
nudity
believe
in
it's
that.
be one of the biggest sides of like hypocrisy, because like we are labeled by doing porn, and like wherever you do, like you can be endlessly wonderful person, but you're doing porn, so like you're like waste of humanity. But like when everything happened like in the mainstream, like in some movies, like I can see like not just the titties, like some movies like show like even dick, and I'm like, oh yes. And like that's right, that's art. So and like and like nobody can say like anything. Yeah, some people who's like, oh my God, how dare you? But no, it's mainstream. It's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like so we can do like we
And
do
the
it.
conservatives are our biggest audience for Triple X.
Hello.
And the biggest spenders.
Oh, the
yeah.
biggest
Oh, my God.
spenders.
The things
Yes.
they say about me.
What was that symbol you were doing?
I don't know. I talk with my hands a little bit.
just
The
natural.
biggest.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
like
I thought you were like, oh,
How conservative you say.
yes. Yes, Senator.
Yeah.